Okay, I believe we are live. Hello, everyone. My name is Uzair, and welcome to today's YouTube Live. If you can hear me and see me, then I would appreciate if you can just put in a little yes in the comment box below so I know that you guys can hear me and I'm not talking to myself or to a computer. I will just get started in a second. I'll just make a couple of things and make sure there's no distractions. Okay, thank you, Imran, Ankit, Divine. Brilliant, thank you. Okay, so the technology seems to be working, and we'll get cracking. So, hope you are all well wherever you are in the world. I'm based in the UK and it is 5 o'clock UK time. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world, and hope you are keeping safe and well. So, in today's session, I'm going to go through the Google Ads Smart Campaign. Now, the algorithm and the machine learning, the artificial intelligence is improving at an extremely rapid pace. Just like a human cannot beat a computer in a game of chess, the bidding, the Google Ads campaign management is heading in that direction. However, you need to keep control or some level of control in your ads optimization and management so that Google doesn't go and spend all your budget on search terms, which may not be very good for you. So, with this in mind, we have a campaign called Google Ads Smart Campaign. Initially, I wasn't getting any good results, but now, day by day, these smart campaigns are getting smarter, and the results are coming in at a great cost per acquisition, and it is performing or starting to perform really well. So I'll go through a walkthrough as to how easy it is to set up. So where do these smart campaigns run? So they run all over Google, Google Maps, and right across the Google display network. The key over here is Google Maps, because if you have set up the campaign the right way and targeting the right areas and the locations, it really does work wonderfully well. The beauty of these campaigns is that you don't need to optimize. It's pretty much hands free. You can't do much to it other than just to let it run. Okay. So you can create text and image ads, and it's gonna go on Google and Google Maps. So most of the time I want to run on Google Maps, but you can't control it because it's up to Google where it's going to show your smart campaigns. And you can highlight either your whole business, or if you've got different services. So for example, for my business, we have got Google Ads, web design, photography, video marketing, and so on. I can create separate campaigns. So each campaign is really targeted for each service rather than all of them put in one campaign. And I would recommend that you do the same for yourself. Um, this is the Google Ads, the smart campaigns are the easiest campaigns you can set up in Google Ads. And I'm going to go into the interface in a bit and I'll show you how easy this is. So, as I said earlier on, it's pretty much totally hands-free with minimal effort, and you can get in front of your potential audience in your targeted location. So what does the smart campaign consist of? So you've got your headline 1, 2, and 3 with the maximum character length of 30 characters. Then you've got description 1 and 2, 90 characters each, just like the expanded text ads. Then you put in your website URL. Site links are set up and generated automatically. You need to link your Google My Business to your Google Ads account. That is the critical thing. And you must have a Google My Business page, otherwise, this won't work. You put in your phone number and your address, and it just starts to run once the ads have been approved. And that's all I want to go through it over here. So let's go into our interface. Go to your campaign tab, new campaign, like you would do. Now you can select one of these goal types, or you create without the goals guidance. And then in here, you see smart. Create text and images that show on Google Maps across the web. Select that. Now what you want to do is decide whether you want to get calls to your business, somebody to visit your shop if you have a shop front, or take any other call to action on your website. So it could be a form or watch a video or whatever action you want them to take. But for most of the businesses, especially for lead generation, call ads are the best ones. Click on the call, and you then select the business you want to advertise. Now you can either set up a radius around your business where you are, or set up a specific area. Now, as my Google My Business is linked to this account, it knows where I am and my postcode. It highlights that, and the minimum is 3-mile radius, or the maximum is 40 miles. So then I can just drag this slider along and see how far I want to reach. If you are a local business, I would recommend no more than 10 miles, but it really depends on how far you service your clients. Okay, then we go next. This is the critical thing, where you need to select the suggestions or search terms. I won't call these search terms, it's suggestions. Google is telling me what my business is all about. So I can see that marketing consultant, online marketing, digital marketing, and so on. If I don't see any suggestions in here, you can click over here and add. So I'm going to take these out because I don't want to run a very generic campaign where I've got social media marketing, Google Ads, email marketing, web design. What else have we got here? Web development. I want to keep it extremely tight. So I'm gonna put in Google Ads and see what it gives me. I've got here Google mobile ads, Google retargeting, Google PPC. So these are extremely relevant to me. Google ads, mobile ads, remarketing is good, and you can select, and then I can put in AdWords. Google mobile ads, pay-per-click is good. See, now it's giving me very relevant suggestions as I put in Google app. If you do app ads, so you need to put in about 7 to 10 products or services. So I'm keeping the same one over here. So what I'm trying to do is to create a campaign just for Google ads. If I want to create a campaign for email marketing, then I will create a new one, and then I will select all the suggestions for email marketing and so on. And the same thing for web design or any other service you may have. So now you go next. You come across to create the first ad. So you can put in headline 1, get okay, that's 30 out of 30, that's good. And take the challenge or something like that, improve your I'm just writing to fill up the form, to fill up these fields. What you want to do is to obviously put in a little bit of thought process, make your headlines very attractive and eye-catching so that you get the click, and put in the benefits and the features as well as the call to action, which is call now. And I'll just copy and paste this for the sake of it. And now I can see that my ad preview looks like over here, and then if I click on there, it will give me more of these previews, how it's going to look on the computer, on your mobile, Google Maps. That is really good about these ads. If you are a local plumber, dentist, chiropractor, or any other kind of local business, you need to absolutely run with these ads. Put in a little budget and see how it performs. And you will also run on Google partner sites, which are made up of over 2 million high quality websites and mobile apps. Now, once I am happy with this, if you copy and paste it, is well smart enough to know that it is the same one. I'm just gonna change it a little bit. Then you put in the landing page, where if somebody clicks on the ads, where they want to be taken. Go next. Then your phone number, put in the country where you are, and then this phone icon will get your phones ringing. Okay, budget is entirely up to you how much you want to put in, but it will give you some recommendations as to how much traffic there is in your local area, and it also depends on the radius or the locations where you are targeting your ads. So over here, for £21 on daily spend, I can potentially reach up to 600 to 1,000 people and get 90 to 160 clicks per month. Recommended, go by that, or you can put in your own budget if you like. Okay, go next. Now it is on the campaign settings, so I can rename this as Google Ads Smart Campaign. Campaign goal is that your ad is here, and I would also recommend you put in multiple ads and not just run with one ad, at least 2 to 3. You got your budgets. I've got my products and services in here, my phone call, and it has been you added a phone number to your ad to receive verified phone calls. That's true. Next. It's so easy, you can't go wrong. And you are going to get this message over here, pending under review. And that's how quick and easy it is to set up a Google Ads smart campaign. So if you have any questions with regards to these campaign setup, then put it in now, or any other questions you may have, and I'll try and answer them for you. But in about 45 minutes time, I will also go on Instagram live. My Instagram is SF Digital, and we can talk instead of you typing in the question over here, which is fine, But if you would like to have a chat with me and go through any questions or problems you may have, then by all means log on at 6 in about 45 minutes time at 6 o'clock UK time on Instagram, and we can have a chat. And now you've got everything here. Now only thing left is the images. So we put in the text ad, and now you can add up to 3 images and up to 3 logos. So you can either use the stock images or upload your own. I'm just gonna pick up one to show you, and see how what we've got over here is a lot of images which I had uploaded before, and it's all about PPC and Google Ads. So you need to keep in mind the image size, otherwise it won't let you upload. So the minimum size is 128 by 128, or the recommended, which I would recommend, is make them bigger so that it looks nice and big on the bigger sized images or image ads as well. So I would keep that as a 1200 by 1200. And I'll put in my logo. Might not be the right size, but you can just select them from here and it's going to show up here. But now you can see how this ad is going to look like. You got the image, so even if you put up multiple of images in here, then it's going to rotate them with the different headlines, and you will see all the different. There you go. This is how it looks like over here on the ad. Extremely simple and easy, and there's pretty much nothing else to do other than to get it approved. And once it's approved, you will then start to see all the metrics here: how many impressions, clicks, amount spent, how many verified calls you are getting, and how many people have taken or clicked on those map actions. If you don't know what this means, you just hover the mouse over your question mark, and then it will say map actions are the number of times that people saw your ad and then click the pin for your business on Google Maps or got directions to your business. So you can see that if you got a shop front or shop store, how many people are coming through to your shop front or shop store, and whether these ads are increasing your footfall in your store. Okay, and pretty much that's about it. So extremely simple. I would highly recommend you put in a little bit of budget, start running it, and if you find that these campaigns are performing really well, then you increase the budget. Okay, I'm going to go to the questions now. Now there is a 30-second delay, so please enter them now. Otherwise, if I or when I end the stream, I may not see your question. Okay, Rakesh, how to add negative keywords? Are you referring to this campaign for smart campaigns? You can't. This is all you need to do. You just let Google run and see how it goes and what you want to, what you get. But with regards to creating negative keywords for search campaigns, absolutely you must put them in, and depending on your campaign structure, whether you are running or setting up negative keywords at account level, campaign level, or ad group level. What you can also do is set up a negative keyword list by going into your tools and settings, negative keywords, and then you can create one for, let's say, account. I call it account negatives. You just need to put in a keyword to save it, and then you can apply this to every time you create a new campaign. Boom, it's all applied to all of these campaigns now in one go. And every time you create a new or add a new keyword, a negative keyword, you add it to this list, and it's going to apply to all the campaigns wherever this list is linked to. So I hope that helped. Okay, Amish, which bid strategy smart campaigns use? Well, automated bids. It will just go out there and get you uh, the 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 conversions which you are looking for. And as long as you've got your conversions set up in your account, which I would highly recommend you do, then you will start to see them in your campaign. So it's so easy. You don't need to do much. I know you don't have a lot of control over it, but quite often you don't want to be optimizing on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. Let it run. I have these smart campaigns running along my search campaigns as well, because I want to be able to put my ads on Google Maps. That is the key with the smart campaigns, which work really, really well. Okay, so that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed this session. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification button if you haven't done so yet. So every time I go live or upload anything new, you will be the first one to be notified. So thanks for being with me or watching this live as a recorded. As I said, in about 35 minutes, why not join me on Instagram, and we can have a conversation as to what you are doing, what your struggles are, any challenges you may have in these testing times. So I'll see you tomorrow, same time at 5 o'clock with some more Google Ads training.